Welcome, Sigmas. They say the eyes are useless when the mind is blind. But for a Sigma male, nothing goes unnoticed. While others get lost in surface-level impressions, he's already seeing beyond the mask. Within seconds, he's reading between the lines, your energy, your body language, the contradictions in your words. Most people process first impressions in about 7 seconds. For a Sigma, it's almost instant. He doesn't just hear what you say. He deciphers why you said it, how you said it, and even the things you didn't say. And here's the reality. You can't fool him. If you're faking confidence, forcing charm, or hiding an agenda, he knows. There are no second chances. So what exactly does he pick up on that others miss? Buckle up, because these aren't your typical, he notices your handshake observations. We're diving deep into the 10 things a Sigma male instantly picks up on, and some of them might just change the way you carry yourself forever. Number 1, your confidence level. Sigma males have a sixth sense for confidence. They don't just hear your words, they read your entire presence. From the moment you step into a room, they're analyzing everything, your posture, your eye contact, the way you hold yourself. Science backs this up. Studies in body language show that nonverbal cues make up over 55% of communication. A firm but not overpowering handshake, an upright stance, and a steady gaze all send signals of self-assurance. But here's the catch. You can't fake it. Sigma males are naturally observant, and their independent nature makes them less susceptible to superficial charm. If your confidence is just a mask, they'll see through the cracks. Hesitations, forced smiles, nervous hand movements. True confidence isn't loud or showy. It's about self-acceptance. That's why Sigmas respect those who are genuinely comfortable in their own skin, rather than those trying too hard to impress. Want to earn a Sigma's respect? Work on your inner confidence, not just the outward signals. Be confident but humble, strong but approachable. If you walk in owning your space without demanding it, a Sigma will take notice. And maybe, just maybe, respect you. Number 2, your energy and vibe. Ever heard the phrase energy doesn't lie? Well, Sigma males take this concept seriously. They operate on a deep level of intuition, able to sense the unspoken truths in any interaction. It's not magic. It's a keen awareness of body language, micro-expressions, and emotional cues. Studies in psychology confirm that 93% of communication is nonverbal, meaning that tone, posture, and subtle facial movements often reveal more than words. Sigmas instinctively pick up on these hidden signals. When they meet someone, they don't just listen to what's being said. They analyze how it's being said. A forced smile, a slight hesitation before speaking, averted eye contact. To a Sigma, these are red flags of inauthenticity. But it's not just about spotting deception. Sigmas also detect genuine energy. They know when someone exudes confidence, kindness, or unresolved inner turmoil. They feel the weight of unspoken insecurities, passive aggression. That's why shallow small talk doesn't fool them. They can read between the lines with laser precision. So if you ever feel like a Sigma male just knows what's really going on, you're not imagining it. Their ability to sense energy is real, and they trust it more than words. Number 3, your intentions. Most people unknowingly expose their true intentions through subtle cues, micro-expressions, voice inflections, while the average person might overlook these signals. A Sigma male picks up on them effortlessly. His observant nature allows him to see past surface-level conversations and decode what's really being communicated. Micro-expressions, brief, involuntary facial expressions, can reveal suppressed emotions such as envy, insecurity, or deceit. A forced smile that doesn't reach the eyes, a quick flicker of contempt, or a fleeting look of frustration. Sigmas notice these details instantly, but it doesn't stop there. A slight change in tone can expose hesitation or insincerity. Someone might say, "I'm happy for you," but if their voice wavers slightly or lacks enthusiasm, the Sigma knows there's hidden resentment. Even word choice matters. Those who seek validation often use self-deprecating humor, excessive flattery, or indirect compliments. Manipulators tend to phrase statements carefully, planting seeds of doubt while pretending to be helpful. Unlike most, Sigmas don't just hear what's being said. They analyze why it's being said. They're human lie detectors, seeing past facades to understand true motivations. So if you have hidden intentions, be warned. Number 4. Your independence level. Sigma males highly value independence because it's the foundation of their own identity. Unlike those who seek constant validation from society, Sigmas operate on self-reliance, trusting their instincts and making decisions without external influence. This is why they have an almost instinctive radar for people who depend too much on others for approval, decision-making, or emotional stability. If someone constantly seeks reassurance or hesitates to make choices on their own, a Sigma will notice. On the other hand, if you exude self-sufficiency, handle challenges independently, and are at ease in your own company, you'll gain their silent respect. Psychological studies on autonomy suggest that self-reliant individuals tend to be more resilient and mentally strong, qualities Sigmas naturally admire. They don't need grand gestures or excessive praise. They observe in silence, appreciating those who share their independent mindset. But make no mistake, this doesn't mean Sigmas lack empathy. They simply believe in personal growth through self-reliance. To truly connect with a Sigma, demonstrate confidence in your own path, make firm decisions, and embrace solitude without discomfort. That's the kind of energy that resonates with them. Number 5. How you treat others, especially those who can't benefit you. Sigma males have a built-in radar for authenticity, and fake kindness doesn't fool them for a second. They know that true character isn't displayed in grand gestures or carefully crafted personas. It's revealed in the small, everyday interactions that most people overlook. That's why they pay close attention to how you treat those who can do nothing for you. Studies in psychology suggest that individuals who display consistent kindness, regardless of social status, exhibit higher levels of emotional intelligence and integrity. Conversely, those who act superior to waiters, cashiers, or strangers often harbor hidden insecurities or an inflated sense of self-importance. Sigma males pick up on this instantly. They aren't impressed by someone who is charming to their boss but rude to a janitor. If they see entitlement, condescension, or fake niceness that vanishes when the cameras are off, they'll mentally place you in the untrustworthy category. But if you're genuinely respectful, even when there's no audience, you'll earn their silent respect. This is why Sigma males keep their circles small. They value integrity over appearances and would rather be alone than surrounded by people who wear kindness like a costume. Number 6, your level of authenticity. Sigma males are naturally drawn to authenticity and can sense pretense from a mile away. They operate outside the confines of social hierarchies, which means they have no patience for people who shapeshift just to gain approval. When someone forces a laugh at a joke that isn't funny, exaggerates their achievements, or adopts trendy opinions just to fit in, a Sigma's instinct is to disengage. This isn't because Sigmas are antisocial. It's because they value depth over performance. Studies in psychology suggest that people who rely too much on social validation often struggle with self-identity. Sigmas, on the other hand, have mastered the art of self-sufficiency, making them allergic to fake personas. Ironically, trying too hard to impress a Sigma male has the opposite effect. It pushes him away. He respects those who embrace their quirks, even if that makes them a little unconventional. Think of the person who confidently admits they love obscure music, read philosophy for fun, or have an unusual hobby. That kind of raw honesty is what Sigmas appreciate. If you want to earn a Sigma's respect, drop the act. Be real, be yourself, and don't chase validation, because that's the exact trait that keeps them intrigued. Number 7, your ability to listen. Most people listen to respond. They hear just enough to form a reply, often waiting impatiently for their turn to talk. But Sigma males, they listen to understand. This difference might seem subtle, but it's profound. When a Sigma engages in a conversation, he's not just absorbing words. He's reading between the lines. He's picking up on tone, body language, and the deeper emotions behind what's being said. This makes him an exceptional observer of human nature. able to detect who's truly engaged and who's just waiting to speak. Psychologists call this active listening a skill that enhances empathy and deepens connections. Studies show that most people retain only about 25% of what they hear in conversation. Sigmas, however, process information more deeply because they don't just hear, they analyze. This is why shallow small talk doesn't impress a Sigma. He values meaningful dialogue, where both participants are fully present. If you engage with a Sigma male, make sure you're not just nodding along but actually listening. Thoughtful questions, insightful follow-ups, and a genuine curiosity will stand out. He appreciates those who bring substance to a conversation rather than just waiting for their turn in the spotlight. In a world where everyone is trying to be heard, Sigmas focus on understanding, and that makes them incredibly rare. Number 8, your boundaries. Sigma males operate on a principle of mutual respect, not dominance or submission. They may be lone wolves, but they are highly perceptive individuals who instantly recognize whether someone respects themselves. This is why weak boundaries are an immediate red flag for them. Psychologically, people with weak boundaries often struggle with people-pleasing tendencies. They may avoid confrontation, agree to things they don't want, or allow others to drain their energy. Sigma males, however, do not operate this way. They value autonomy and personal integrity above all else. If someone constantly allows themselves to be walked over, a Sigma male will see this as a sign of insecurity or lack of self. This doesn't mean they will mistreat such a person, but they will likely distance themselves because they seek relationships, whether personal or professional, built on mutual respect and independence. Conversely, if you are someone who stands firm in your values, communicates your limits, and does not tolerate disrespect, you will gain the Sigma male's approval. They appreciate people who are self-assured, assertive, and protective of their time because that's how they operate as well. Studies in social psychology suggest that people with strong boundaries are often more respected in both professional and personal relationships as they demonstrate confidence and self-worth. A Sigma male won't test your boundaries for the sake of control, but he will recognize whether they exist. If you can say no without guilt, uphold your standards, and refuse to entertain toxic behaviors, you align with the Sigma mindset. This doesn't mean being rude or harsh. It means knowing your worth. To a Sigma, this is a rare and admirable trait. Number 9, your reaction under pressure. Sigma males are known for their deep observational skills, and nothing exposes a person's true nature more than pressure. It's easy to maintain composure when life is smooth, but when stress kicks in, masks fall off and true character is revealed. This is why Sigma males carefully watch how people react under difficult circumstances. Do you stay calm and think logically, or do you crumble under the weight of uncertainty? When unexpected problems arise, Sigma males analyze whether you take responsibility or shift blame onto others. Blaming external factors is a sign of avoidance, while owning up to mistakes signals maturity and self-awareness. 2 traits Sigmas respect. Psychologists confirm that stress triggers the brain's fight-or-flight response, releasing cortisol, which can either sharpen decision-making or cloud judgment, depending on how well one manages emotions. Those who panic, lash out, or freeze often lack the emotional resilience Sigmas admire. Meanwhile, individuals who remain composed and solution-oriented in chaos earn their respect. History is filled with examples of great leaders who thrived under pressure. Figures like Winston Churchill, who maintained unwavering resolve during World War II, or Marcus Aurelius, who practiced stoicism in the face of Roman Empire struggles. Sigma males gravitate toward this kind of mental strength. Ultimately, they believe that pressure doesn't change people. It reveals who they truly are. If you handle stress with grace, accountability, and level-headedness, you'll earn their trust and admiration. But if you collapse under adversity, make excuses, or let emotions dictate your actions, a Sigma male will take note and likely distance themselves. Number 10, your level of self-respect. Sigma males are highly independent thinkers who observe human behavior with precision. At the core of their judgment is self-respect. They notice whether you carry yourself with dignity, whether you set firm boundaries, and how you allow others to treat you. This is because Sigma males themselves embody self-sufficiency and high personal standards, qualities they expect in those they engage with. Self-respect isn't just about confidence. To speak negatively about yourself. Do you tolerate mistreatment? Do you compromise your values to fit in? These are red flags for a Sigma male. They don't seek validation, nor do they waste time on those who lack inner strength. On the flip side, if you hold yourself to high standards, setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and valuing your time, Sigma males take notice. They respect individuals who command respect for themselves. To them, self-worth is non-negotiable. If you value yourself, they'll see you as an equal, someone worth engaging with. If you don't, they'll instinctively keep their distance. In a world where people often seek approval, Sigma males remain rare and discerning. They align with those who reflect the same quiet strength and self-respect they embody. Sigmas, now that you know the 10 things you instantly notice about people, take a moment to reflect. How many of these traits do you embody? More importantly, how do others perceive you? If this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and join this growing community of individuals who think, live, and move differently. Because being a Sigma male isn't about fitting. Having said this,